Police say 3 Mexican killers stalked and tracked a man for months before gunning him down at the Southlake town square.
The victim was an attorney for the powerful Gulf drug cartel. First tonight on Fox 46, Phil Alvarado tells us how far the feds say those killers went to track down the victim. Phil.
Heather, it was incredible shock as, a Southlake attorney is gunned down right in front of everyone here at Town Square. That was in May of 2013. Today, probably just as much relief with authorities announcing that they've arrested 3 men. One was living at Edinburgh in South Texas. The other 2 were arrested as they came across the border. It was an unbelievable sight. A Southlake lawyer was ambushed, a target of a hit at one of the town's most popular gathering places. A masked man with a 9mm gun jumped out of a white Sequoia and fired at least 9 times.
We're a shock to the entire community and the larger DFW Metroplex.
16 months later, 3 Mexican citizens are in a South Texas jail for killing Juan Guerrero Chapa.
The arrest today should be a shot across the bow to those that are determined to bring havoc and violence to our community.
Southlake police say 30-year-old Jesus Ledesma Campano and his father, 58-year-old Jesus Ledesma Cepeda, and their cousin, 58-year-old Jose Cepeda Cortez, are in jail for interstate stalking resulting in death. Federal agents say more charges and maybe more arrests are coming. Authorities won't say if the suspects have any ties to the drug cartels.
Yeah, we're not going to speculate right now as to their ties and their relationships with any cartel members.
A federal criminal complaint says Cortez and the other suspects used a surveillance camera placed in Chapa's Southlake neighborhood to track his movements. There was a tracking device on Chapa's Range Rover the night that he was killed. He and his wife had been shopping in Southlake's popular town square.
But they were aimed at the home. They were in the general area of the residence. And it was through these mistakes by these criminals that led us to be able to put handcuffs on them this past Friday.
Federal documents show the suspects crossed into the U.S. and stalked Chapa for 2 years, using 5 cars, with 2 houses, one in Florida and another in the DFW area, and an apartment in Grapevine.
I don't believe they had any idea that we were coming. I don't believe that they realized that this team was put together and that we were doing our job and that we were closing in on them.
Now, police won't say anything about a motive or what kind of relationship that Chapa might have had with these 3 men. You heard the chief, though, say that, that they made several mistakes. Well, they left quite a paper trail. Among those, the cameras that they bought and those tracking devices all led back to them. Steve?
Right, Phil Alvarado in Southlake, thank you very much.